Alright, I was pretty nervous going into this because I know he can one-shot a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people complaining that, this is what wiped them out. Um, so I was just kind of getting ready, warming up, and making sure I had my rotations for my spells that I wanted to cast, ready to go. And so yeah, here we are, level 75, Lagon versus the 74 Runemaster. I played it pretty safe. Obviously, I didn't want to die to the one-shots, but I was pretty surprised that you could hide out on the stairs over here and just avoid everything. I mean, the fight was honestly pretty easy. I don't think I took any damage. So yeah, but still, I was extremely safe.
Is that the best you could do? Your blood will be but a drop in my ocean. Can you survive my storms? You are starting to bore me. My waves will shatter you. Best you can do. Your blood but a drop in my ocean. Survive my storms. You are starting to bore me. My waves will shatter you. Is that the best you could do? Your blood will be but a drop in devour me.
Okay, so for the gear, pretty simple. Max your resistances, all of them, and focus on ward retention. My health has not been hit. I haven't had to use a pot in probably, I don't even remember. It's at least 20 levels, if not more. You know, so I mean that I really focused on the ward, and you know when I cast my spells, I'm constantly putting more ward on. So my big combination, I mean I'm like at 1800, but I mean it can go above that. Okay, there's 2500, because you can constantly just get this stuff out. Right? So yeah, your effective health is just constantly massive, and you're clearing the room, so nothing's damaging you, so you don't take damage. So back to the gear, you're focusing on intelligence, and I'm focusing on the crit for my shock, and elemental damage, spell damage, lightning damage, crit, and ward. I mean those are like the main things, and I've started to kind of build up my mana a little bit. Just so I don't have to use the focus to recharge as much. It's rare that I have to use it, but it's just there in those like kind of situations where I just need a quick kind of buff. But yeah, still working on the gear. Got a long ways to go, but feels good. And for the skill tree, on the mage tree, just focusing on the ward nodes. And I did put a little bit into preparation because our main AoE clear rotation is around 3 seconds to get it out, and that's perfect for when I cast my lightning to when I do my big AoE pop. You're getting 40% more damage, and this just clears the room. So this is it's great, love it. Yeah, so on the Runemaster tree, focusing on ward again, but I've started to kind of build into the crit, where the crit reduces the crit damage I take, and it also generates ward. So that's what these nodes do here, and also crit on bosses, so they kind of build into each other. And this is a huge node for that traversal skill for the flame rush. I mean it generates so much ward. It's on like I think I got the cooldown on this down to like 2.5 seconds. So every 2.5 seconds I'm able to just massively increase my ward, especially if I do a big invocation at the end of it. So yeah, this node is clutch, and then part of that whole ward and crit building into each other. Come over to the sorcerer tree and take the 5 points here to get the increased critical strike chance, which will just help us generate more of the ward. And so yeah, I mean pretty basic. Just focus on ward and the crit, and you're good to go. Okay, and then on to the abilities. Same as the last video, same kind of theory. Using your Q to shred. Your lightning blast will reduce their shock resistance. It has a chance to chain, so it also, when it has the chance to chain, it has a chance to chain on yourself, which increases your criticals. And so you're buffing yourself, you're shredding their lightning resistance, and you're generating ward at the same time. And so, I kind of wanted to focus on getting these out as quick as I can to get my combination for the 3 spells to get my single target DPS on whatever I need to kind of focus on. That's like, for bosses or, like those tentacles that don't move around. And the focus, I'm not spec'd into this. This is not, something that I, went into. But I have it here for now for those situations where I'm just blasting the map and I eventually do run out of mana when I'm doing my big AoE combination. you know, eventually if you just keep doing this over and over and just wiping everything out, you do run out of mana. So I'll just kind of pop this and it brings it up like half mana in like a second. And then our Elemental Nova, this becomes part of, this is our ice for our rotation. Our main rotation for wave clearing is lightning, fire, ice, and then we cast it and we get the double pop. So the Nova, Elemental Nova is also kind of in our big pop. So we actually do 3 AoEs back to back to back. So fast, you gain a wave, and it's like triple AoE. And on that tree, just focused on the ice and warding, and then on the invocation, you know, we wanted the double pop for the Elemental Nova. I mean, this clears the room, and like it's just super fast. It's fun to dive in, bomb everything, and just keep moving. And then Flame Ward is like the most broken ass ability in the game, at least that I've come across. I mean, having this on your back bar, it's not even on my main bar, just to auto cast when I get stunned. It creates ward, it creates a burst of ward, it creates a shield, reduce damage, it knocks everything around me away. It is a get out of free jail card. It just saves your ass and it's on a really low cooldown. I can't imagine not running this. So yeah, I mean, this is just like a must. You know, it's absolutely OP. And yeah, so those are the abilities, and that fight was a lot easier than I thought after hearing everyone that was like getting one shot. Maybe that's at the higher level where that happens. I don't know. But so far, build feels good. Haven't taken damage in a long time. Thanks for watching.